What's good, everybody? It's your boy Neeyooo here, and today we're actually about to look at some of the top 10 reasons Peter Griffin ass should have been in jail a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? All right, this countdown that you watching by Watch Mojo, and I kind of agree with their picks because Peter ass should have been in prison a long time ago. Something ain't right with Peter. Something not right. I like the man. I really do. But something not right with him. So anyway, without further ado, let's get at it. Let's go.
List. We're looking at the many crimes of Family Guy's protagonist, Peter Griffin. Although enormously entertaining, Peter is objectively a terrible person, and he would easily be in jail if he lived in the real world. Number 10. Drunk and disorderly conduct. Peter is a frequent heavy drinker, and a regular at the Drunken Clam. He also frequently gets into all kinds of criminal mischief while intoxicated. For example, Peter is prone to stripping nude while under the influence, which he even did on his first day at his new job working at a brewery.
Why do you close your eyes when we make love?
Perhaps the most dangerous examples are his multiple instances of drunk driving, putting himself and everyone around him in peril.
Give me your keys. And I'm drunk, so I'll give you my keys. Okay, now we're both good to drive home.
While these acts are pretty terrible, at least he isn't sober while doing them, which is more than we can say for most of his ill behavior. Number 9. Robbery and breaking and entering. Peter has little regard for people's personal property and has frequently engaged in robbing others, as well as breaking into other people's homes.
Check those bags for die packs! Who's the manager here?
Quahog's most famous son has stolen a great many things from many people over the years, including his family and friends, often with the goal of financing his numerous shenanigans.
All right, boys, pack up the dough and get out of there.
Peter has engaged in a wide variety of theft, too, ranging from heists to train and bank robbery to even dry land piracy.
Aha! 'Tis Long John Peter and his merry men come seeking plunder.
His entrance into other people's houses hasn't always been financially motivated, though, as he's also used it to spice up his marriage.
Let's do it again.
Number 8. Millions of dollars in property damage. Even Peter's robberies probably couldn't pay for all the damage he's done to everything around him. With all the crazy things Peter gets up to, there's a lot of collateral damage, and that usually includes other people's stuff.
But if you look at it, most of his damages that come from him come from the freaking fight between him and that chicken. Him and that chicken is what they cause way more damage fighting than he do it by himself. That's the only thing different, though. I mean, even though by himself he caused a lot of damage too, but when he's fighting that stupid chicken, or he's fighting anybody, he causes way more damage. And I mean, way more.
When he isn't accidentally tearing up his friend Joe's yard or half of Cleveland's whole house on a regular basis, causing his neighbor to fall out of his bathtub, Peter's reckless antics have caused havoc and destruction throughout the town, and even through time and space. Thanks in large part to his increasingly outrageous and epic battles with a giant chicken named Ernie.
What did I just say? What did I just say? I didn't know the chicken name was even Ernie.
Number 7. Domestic terrorism. Peter is responsible for a lot of incidental mayhem and destruction, and some of it is the result of things that qualify as terrorism. In one episode, Peter befriends an Islamic terrorist, and while he works to undermine the efforts of the man's cell, he accidentally ends up destroying a bridge with explosives anyway.
Peter, did you just...
Wow.
Let's go.
The bespectacled protagonist is also guilty of blowing up not one, but 2 hospitals. One of these incidents happened while imitating the Joker, with the goal of destroying vaccines, and the other at a children's hospital, which was another accident.
You see that Anheuser-Busch billboard next to the children's hospital? Well, watch this. Oh, God.
Granted, the latter did get him sent to jail, but only for a week.
Bless their Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. All right, everything worked out.
Number 6. Treason against the United States. Along with Peter's aforementioned terrorist activities, the Griffin patriarch has also rebelled a bit more directly against the United States. After discovering his house is technically not part of the United States, Peter sets up his own micronation called Pretoria. He then invades America, annexing his neighbor Joe's backyard pool and then throwing a party, inviting numerous dictators hostile to the United States.
Hey, Slobodan, you made it!
I didn't know what to bring, so I made coleslaw. It's made out of people. Just kidding. Hey, is Mom out here yet?
Peter's rebellion doesn't last long, though, as the US quickly retakes Pretoria and the conquered land, proving that he's as unskilled at war and diplomacy as everything else. Number 5. Animal abuse. Peter's crimes are not limited to being against humans, as he also commits them against animals. Besides his already mentioned battles against a giant chicken, Peter has often bought strange or exotic pets and neglected to feed them, or otherwise mistreated them, such as his bizarre stint with a brain-damaged horse.
Oh, boy.
He's also killed many animals inhumanely, including the time he killed Quagmire's cat while trying to shave it.
Well, you guys relax. He's got 8 more lives.
Even his own dog, Brian, is not immune to his mistreatment, as he's often beaten, shot, or otherwise injured him. The animal kingdom's best friend, Peter, is not.
Damn it, Peter, what were you thinking? This has to be the stupidest thing you've ever done.
Number 4.
Got him looking like Snuffleupagus.
Peter is not so much a husband to his wife Lois as he is a bratty, malicious man-child.
For every 5 seconds I do not have flapjacks, I shall break one window.
He constantly demands things of her or ignores her feelings and opinions in favor of his own selfish random whims in what's pretty much a form of emotional abuse. In addition, he has physically abused her, on one occasion doing so to better bond with Stewie, even going so far as to push their car into a lake with her in it.
Yeah, and he found out funny.
Though Lois has gotten back at him sometimes, Peter's abuse is practically omnipresent.
If you're the only one in this relationship who wants to be with a successful man, get over yourself.
Number 3. Child abuse, neglect, endangerment. Peter's abusive tendencies extend to children as well, including his own.
Mainly Meg.
Well, Lois, I am sorry for snapping at you earlier. You were right to criticize Meg. She could not even handle this simple task.
Peter regularly neglects his kids, and when he's not ignoring his duties as a father, he's usually traumatizing or hurting them.
My treasure!
Oh my God, you hit your own son!
He's especially cruel towards his daughter Meg, whom he bullies and torments at every opportunity.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Get out! Get out of this house! I said no!
When Peter's not being cruel to his own children, he often displays the same callous disregard for children in general, harming them in droves, from hitting them with his car to committing full-on battery against one of his son Chris's bullies.
Shut up, Kyle.
I'm Peter Griffin. I'm a dorky, fat numbnuts.
Kyle, I said shut up.
You're a poop nose.
He beat the shit out of that boy.
Number 2. Child pornography. Peter has an impressive collection of pornography, but one of the more extreme and extremely disturbing parts of his collection is his possession of pornography depicting minors. In one episode, Peter is revealed to have hundreds of photos of children's penises, which he uses as part of a bizarre ploy to get his wife to bond with Cleveland's.
I need help!
Peter is also implied to have pornography of underage girls on his computer, which he throws into the ocean to avoid its discovery. With everything we've seen thus far, it's pretty clear he should be kept as far away from any child as possible.
Wow.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions.
I'm sorry your kids are brain dead, stinking blue cheese fat ass.
Oh, that's it. Way to go, Dad!
Another June.
Oh, what a day.
Another sunny honeymoon. Another season. Another reason.
Number 1. Murder. Peter is a bad, bad man, and his misdeeds don't get much worse than killing someone. While Peter has been responsible for lots of manslaughter, like accidentally killing his own stepfather at a birthday party, he's also gotten his hands dirty himself, having killed or being depicted as having killed everyone from the elderly to his own children. Peter Griffin may be a cartoon, but he would make even the darkest of TV anti-heroes blanch at his copious crimes. He definitely deserves to be in prison. For life.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Wait. This dude should not even be out. He should have been in prison. Bruh. What the hell is wrong with Peter? Although I do agree with the whole... Matter of fact, I agree with all of it. But... Like, as far like, you can't so much put just Peter in that category too. You gotta put Stewie in that category too. Because how many times, as far as the whole homicidal and cruelty to animal type person, but he hasn't done as much as his dad had. His dad has done 10 times worse of everything that's been going on. Now, as far as Stewie just got this hatred towards his mama. I don't know why. They never explain why, but yeah, he has a full blown hatred towards his mom, towards Lois. But dude, Peter is outrageous. Like this boy should have been locked up. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. If y'all agree with this, let me know. If not, let me see what y'all want to put in the comments below what y'all want to see, and I will go ahead and get that out there for y'all. But in the meantime, between time I see you when I see y'all at your board. Peace.